Hey YouTubers, Brain Exhaust here. Well, this week my wife turned 50. I was just listening to the radio and they were talking about things that happened in 1962, which of course was 50 years ago, and let's see, the first book with Clifford the Big Red Dog was published. Cuban Missile Crisis. Charles de Gaulle gives a speech in West Germany calling for reconciliation. There was another one I can't remember. Got me thinking, what happened during the year of my birth? Now, I was born during the last 2 weeks of 1957. Yes, I am that old. And I had to write them down. So, first of all, before I do that, I'm smoking a Nording. It's really hard to see. It's got kind of a dark stain on it, but it's a great smoker. It is a little gurgly, and in it, for the first time in years, I'm smoking Orlik Golden Slice. When I first took up the pipe about 10 years ago, I smoked this almost exclusively, and I smoked a lot of it. And then I sort of put the pipe down, and I haven't smoked it. I took it back up about a year and a half ago, and haven't really smoked any of this since then. So I'm just remembering how much I enjoyed it. But anyway, here it goes. Let me just relight here. Okay, first one. Jackie Robinson retires rather than being traded to the Giants. Holy crap. Got a blowtorch here. I just filled this up, and I have not adjusted the flame yet. Good gosh. So, just wondering what other people, what year that you were born, what happened? Okay, Whammo produced the first Frisbee. The FBI arrests Jimmy Hoffa on bribery charges. Elvis buys Graceland. IBM sells the first Fortran compiler. Now the only reason, this is kind of geeky, but the only reason I included that one is because when I was in college, I took actually for my major, environmental science, I had to take a language. It was a language requirement. But you could fulfill the language requirement by taking a computer language, which was pretty odd, but that's what I did. So I took Fortran. Brooklyn Dodgers owner Walter O'Malley agrees to move the Dodgers to LA. That was a sad day for Brooklyn. Ford introduces the Edsel, which was, of course, not a great success for Ford. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, the Edsel plant is still in I think it's in either Dearborn or Detroit. It may have been demolished, but a couple of years ago it was still around. The Bridge Over the River Kwai movie opened first in Britain, and toward the end of the year it opened in U.S. and it won Academy Award for Best Picture. And being a Michigan boy, the Mackinac Bridge opens, and as a response to the Soviet Union putting up the first satellite, Sputnik, which really embarrassed the U.S. They tried to launch the first U.S. satellite, but it blew up on the launch pad. So that was embarrassing. And also, if I remember correctly, 1957 was a good year for Chevys. And I'm sure there are a lot more, but those are the highlights that I happen to pick up from the interwebs. So if anybody else has cool stuff from the year of their birth, you know, it's kind of neat to look up and see what happened. Anyway, this pipe, by the way, if I'm not mistaken, it is, well, it's not the first new pipe I bought, but it is the new pipe I bought. The first new pipe I bought was a Dr. Graybow. And that was back when I was like 20. And I smoked it I gave it probably 6 months, and I just couldn't. I didn't get the hang of it. You know, I looked for books on how to do it. I didn't know anyone who did smoke a pipe, and so there was precious little info out there about how to smoke a pipe. So I just gave it up and didn't take it up again until like I said 10 years ago. So this was the first pipe I bought. The first new pipe I believe I bought after I took it up again. After buying several on estate pipes on eBay. But anyway, that's all I have. Until next time, cheers.